Time now for sports with Scott Breen.
Welcome back, everybody. For the third straight year, Montana showcases a National State Games Athlete of the Year. He accepts his award tomorrow out in California. This is Peter Thompson's office. Well, if you can call it that. He's only 17, but this is where he does his work.
On average, he's in the pool about 9 times a week, 2 hours at night, hour and a half in the morning, and then he has weight workouts in too.
I would say the first kind of competitive swimming I did was actually in the triathlon through the state games.
But he caught his first glimpse of competitive swimming from his sister at a young age in this very pool at Rocky Mountain College.
She was in the state games meet here, and I actually walked over from our house and watched and just kind of fell in love with the atmosphere and the feeling of it. And I think within the next month I was on deck swimming also.
And now here he is, the country's male youth athlete of the year for state games.
I think it's really cool for the sport of swimming. I don't think it gets nearly as much outreach or spoken about as much as it should be, but I think it's really cool, yeah.
It's been kind of a meteoric rise to where he's really jumped onto the page and made trials, made a USA Swimming national junior team. So a lot of opportunities have kind of opened up the door just by the hard work he's put in with a lot of the group behind me and kind of what he's done.
You heard him mention the Olympic trials. That's right, Thompson is that close to representing Team USA in next summer's Olympics. Those trials will be in June, and qualifying even surprised Thompson.
Definitely, yeah. I think making the Olympic trials was definitely the biggest milestone I've came to so far. And I really wasn't expecting to do that at this meet. I figured it was coming, but I didn't think I'd do it then. Atmosphere at those higher level meets is just undescribable. The tension and nerves on deck and stuff, you just kind of have to separate yourself and step back, and I usually don't spend that much time on deck before I swim, just to kind of stay out of my head and all that stuff.
And though anything seems possible, Thompson says his realistic goal is a crack at the Olympic team in 2024. Not necessarily a vision he had when he first dived in, and only part of the reason he's still at it.
It's a really good release, and then I just love all of the social connections I've made through it also. My best friends are on the swim team, and then just the physical side of things was really fun, and I just kind of kept up with it because of that.
There you go, just another day at the office. Peter, by the way, says he likes science and hopes for a medical career. He already has interest from some big-time universities. But again, tomorrow he accepts his Youth Male Athlete of the Year award out in California from the National Congress of State Games. Congratulations, Peter.